Hello, everyone. I'm Karen Shelton. I am the owner of My Path Unwinding Travel, and I am so excited to welcome you all here tonight for our live presentation of the brand new Rome by Tauck 2027 itineraries. And I am going to go ahead and bring Jennifer Hunter, who is leading up the Rome by Tauck team. Um, Welcome tonight to our show, Jennifer. Thank you so much
Thank
for being
you.
here.
I'm so excited. Thanks, Karen. You guys are the first ones to be hearing about our 2027 itineraries. So thank you so much for having us.
This is
Well,
hot off the presses, and like I knew like the titles of the itineraries, right? And
yeah.
but to see them all in detail, I'm literally drooling, swooning, all the things. I
Yeah.
have like you guys hit it out of the park. Like I just it's perfect. I've some of them like never seen anything quite put together like that. So I'm really excited to hear everything you have to say tonight, to introduce everybody to Tauck. A lot of people still haven't heard about
Yeah,
Tauck at all.
of
And
course.
then to introduce Rome by Tauck, or to reintroduce it to some that have heard about it from everybody in our team that has been cheering on the new Rome by Tauck product. And then to go through the itineraries.
Yeah.
So we'll go ahead and get started with your presentation.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Karen. And thank you to everyone who is tuning in live. I'm so excited to be here with you guys. For those of you that don't know, Rome by Tauk, we are a guided vacations tour company. We go all around the world and we do it a little bit special. So I'm excited to tell you all about it. And most importantly, show you where we're going and some of the highlights of our tours that we are taking our guests on. So, if you've been craving a trip that actually feels like a reset, Rome by Tauk is for you. So, before we get started, I have to tell you a little bit about Tauk. I am so excited to be a part of our lovely team. This was everybody last year in Florence. We celebrated our 100th birthday, our 100th year of doing guided travel all around the world. And one thing that I absolutely love about Tauk is we are family owned. Everything that we believe in trickles down from the top down to our employees, to our staff, all the way to your guests. And we are relentlessly always focused on the guest experience. We have our hand in every pocket of the travel details, making sure that everything runs seamlessly for you guys. And it's because we're family owned. Every single person in this picture is working to make your travel experience exceptional. And because we've been doing it for a century long, we have the relationships, the access to places around the world, and the expertise that really make a Tauk journey stand out. So, all of our Tauk tours come from that 100 years of experience in travel. We've just kind of made everything work together to the best of our ability around the globe. There's a level of trust and detail that goes into the behind the scenes of traveling with a tour company. And once you travel with us, you really feel like, once you're there, the sparkle that Tauk puts and the intentionality behind everything that we do on our tours, it really makes a seamless journey. Everything comes together for you as a traveler. And the best part is you just get to show up and enjoy it. So I'm going to share our three, I call them family values, our three brand values with you all so you can get to know us a little bit more before I dive into Rome by Tauk. Value one, exclusive access. These are the experiences that you can't get on your own. This is the kind of access that is really hard to plan on your own. When you're traveling, you're not just visiting a place, you are wanting to experience it in a deeper way. Private moments, local experts, that behind the scenes access. It's the kind of travel that feels elevated without feeling complicated. Number two, closer connections. our trips with Tauck, they really are small enough that they actually feel personal. We have many different group sizes that you can travel with. So depending on your social preference, we've got 15, 24, and 38 group sizes for you to travel with. But no matter what, we're always breaking you up into smaller groups, getting you deep into the destinations that you've traveled maybe near or far to get to, because we know how important it is for you to have that feeling that you're looking for on a vacation of being connected to the place we're visiting. So not only with the people, the places, the experience itself, our tours, they never feel crowded or transactional. They really are intentional. And with our smaller groups, especially in Rome by Tauck, you get that natural feeling of connecting to the people and the places we're visiting. Number 3, guided by the best. When we talk about guided by the best, this is what it means to us. We have our expert tour directors. They are with you from beginning to end, taking care of all of the logistics along the way. So if you want to have a mimosa at breakfast while your bags get taken down for you, and you just know you have to be in the lobby at 11 till wherever the tour director takes you, awesome. You get to just free flow in your vacation where someone just tells you where you need to be when. And our expert tour directors, they're some of my favorite people. I always say I want to be best friends with all of them. And they make sure that everything comes through to deliver these experiences for you as the guest, really making those memorable moments happen. Not just the sights that you see, but the feelings that you're going to get while you're traveling with the people that you are on your trip with. But it's really those personal encounters, and our Tauck clients, they get the right connections with the locals because of our tour directors as well, really bridging that gap. You can see some of our amazing local guides in the center there in Africa, but really connecting you to the locals so that you can learn about daily lives, cultures, insights in a unique way. Of course, they're great storytellers too, and that makes for a fun vacation. All right, as travelers, expectations have evolved, so have we at Tauck. So for those of you that, aren't familiar with what we offer as a tour company, everything I've been chatting about is Tauck as a whole, our whole family of brands with the same level of service and expertise throughout each, no matter how you choose to travel with us. So today we offer 3 distinct ways to travel with Tauck. Each is designed for a different traveler, but all held to the same uncompromised standards of Tauck. So our flagship journeys, that's going to be Tauck. They deliver those deeply immersive, fully guided travel. This is for someone who wants travel that's handled completely from start to end seamlessly. Our Tauck flagship tours are fully guided journeys where every detail is taken care of for you from start to finish. You're seeing incredible places, learning along the way, and you never have to worry about any logistics. So it's very immersive, very easy. Now, Tauck Bridges in the middle. This is our brand that brings our families together through shared discovery. It's designed for families to actually enjoy their vacations together. Everyone gets a vacation on our Bridges product. So these trips are built for multi-generations. If grandparents want to take the grandkids, or possibly you want to have grandparents, their kids, and the grandchildren, everyone is engaged on these tours. We have something for everyone. The experiences are designed to connect people, not just move them from place to place. So really giving you that quality time you're looking for with your loved ones on tour. And now Rome by Tauck, that's my specialty over here. Rome by Tauck introduces a more flexible, modern approach designed for a new kind of traveler. So it's where things get really exciting here at Rome by Tauck. This is travel redesigned for how we live now. Rome keeps everything that you would expect from Tauck, those incredible hotels, great experiences, seamless planning, but it's delivered in a way that feels more flexible, modern, social, a little bit more relaxed. So it's structured, but it never feels rigid like a traditional tour. So I'm really excited to be here with you guys today to talk more about Rome by Tauck. However, our lovely travel advisors at My Path Unwinding know of our Tauck flagship product and Tauck bridges as well. So any of these brands, they can help you book your next vacation. And within our family of brands, all three travel styles, we travel by premium motor coach, river cruise, and small ship ocean cruising. So something for everyone in the Tauck family. All right,
And
let's jump in.
I'll just
Yeah.
add that I have traveled with Talc flagship and with Talc bridges, and so I can attest to that standard that it's consistent, and that's part of why I'm so excited about Rome. And besides the fact that I am right in that target age range,
Yeah.
I feel like Talc has, thought of me and like my husband and my peers
Mhm.
when designing Rome by Talc. So, anytime when I first started hearing about the new launch of Rome and then looking in detail about into these itineraries, I
Mhm.
was like, you guys have, hit it spot on. It's all the favorite things
No.
that I've experienced about Talc and Talc bridges made into something that's going to be really special. Um, the way that I love to travel. So I
Yeah,
can't wait for you to
I
dive into all these
know.
specifics, all these itineraries that are coming out.
Oh, great, Karen. I know. I kind of envision, well, I'm a math and science nerd, secretly behind closed doors. And the amount of research that went into what the people want right now in the travel industry is immense. I mean, years Tauck has been doing research. And so, exactly that. When I hear you say that, I'm like, exactly. Rome by Tauck is meeting you where you're at in your life to give you that perfect vacation that we're looking for. So hold on tight, everyone. We will give you a little idea of what our tours are like here. So as I mentioned, Rome by Tauk is a guided vacation. We take care of all of the seamless logistics for you. You get to show up and be a passenger princess on our Rome by Tauk tours, but they're flexible escapes. So you're not locked into a rigid guided tour. There's lots of opportunities for personalization and choice on when you want to be social, when you want to go explore on your own, or I'm an introvert too. I need some downtime to recharge my social battery before I come hang out with everyone. There's a little bit of everything. So we have designed these flexible escapes so that you have the opportunity to personalize it on the spot to how you feel in the moment and what you want to do on your vacation. But you don't have to think about anything. You don't have to make reservations or make any phone calls or pay anything out of pocket. It's one price. You get to show up, you get to enjoy your vacation, and it's specifically designed for folks in their 40s and 50s who are at the busiest time in their life. We're balancing work, personal lives, families at home. You need a vacation, but you also want that fun, that indulgence, and those memories worth making while you're traveling. So Rome by Tauk has figured out how we can do that in our unique journeys. So it's a new type of travel meant to meet us where we are at with this new generation coming up and the new travel style that we're really craving. We're not your grandma's motor coach tour company. So on tour, this is what you can expect. Rome by Tauk was built for travelers with full lives and limited time who want every trip to feel worth it. We want it all, right? So we've designed our trips to address what matters most to you while you're traveling. We've got shorter trips so you don't have to take as much time off of work. We've got longer stays in each destination, so less moving from hotel to hotel, really giving you a chance to let your shoulders back, take a deep breath, wander outside of your hotel into somewhere new and exciting. We've also built in choice in our itineraries, like I mentioned, so you can stay as active as you want or take it slow, enjoying these shared experiences with others, with the people that you're traveling with. Or if you're like me, I want to go explore and find a local coffee shop on my own and people watch for a little bit. So all of our tours are complemented by exceptional food and drink. We've got that great balance of indulgence, achievement, and wellness. So it's travel that is designed to fit your life and make the most of your time away while you're on vacation with us. All right, this is where we're going on our Rome by Tauck journeys. These trips are designed to give you the best parts of travel without the stress of planning it yourself. So it's really about balance with Rome by Tauck. You're getting access to incredible experiences, seamless logistics, but the freedom to enjoy it really in your own way. Look at where we go. We cover 6 continents. Like I mentioned, we travel by land, river, and small ship ocean. So if you're like me, a little bit younger, and river cruising has been on your list, but you're like, oh, I don't want to be the youngest person on board. Oh, thank goodness we finally have something for you guys. Rome by Tauck, 2 river cruise options, Prague and the Danube, covering that hot Central Europe section, many different countries, a good mix of big cities and small cities. And then we've got Porto and the Douro Valley. My Path Unwinding is actually doing a group on that itinerary next year, so we'll tell you a little bit more about that when we get there. All right, let's chat a little bit about where we're going. I'll give you guys something to look forward to and be excited about. San Sebastian and the Rioja. Imagine a trip where your days start with ocean views in San Sebastian and then end with wine in the wine country of the Rioja. This is one of those trips that feels effortless, but incredibly rich. You're walking through Pinchos bars. Those are those little tapas on my bottom screen there. You're biking through vineyards, hiking coastal trails. Hello, the Camino de Norte. But you're also slowing down to really enjoy it. It's equal parts active, social, and indulgent. Bordeaux and the Dordogne. This is slow, scenic France, but with just the right amount of adventure, of course, for those folks that choose to participate in our active adventures. So you can imagine on this trip, you're sipping wine in Bordeaux, kayaking beneath medieval castles in the Dordogne, exploring little charming villages in the French countryside, but you're also having that built-in free time to enjoy at your own pace. So it's relaxed, but still very engaging. And I know a fan favorite on this itinerary will be the private car and driver that you'll get for a full day to take you wherever you would like in the beautiful French countryside. So please enjoy that for me. All right, Mexico City and San Miguel de Allende. This is a great itinerary if you've had Mexico City on your bucket list, but you aren't quite sure on how to approach it. Mexico City is a hot foodie destination right now. There are tons of Michelin star dining restaurants. Of course, we take you to some. The only Michelin star rated taco truck in Mexico City. We are VIPs at the beginning of the line. So excited for whoever gets to bite into one of those hot tacos off the press. But you do have a night where you can also go experience a Michelin star dining restaurant on your own, a date night, or go out with friends you've met on tour. Or if you're full from all the food we've given you all day and you're like me, I just want a sopapilla and a margarita to top my day off. So this is a very fun itinerary, high energy of Mexico City, with that calm, charming city of San Miguel de Allende. So this really is one of the most vibrant trips that we offer, and it makes Mexico City very approachable. You're there with a guide. They'll let you know, where you could, maybe want to explore, and then where you need to be when, if you'd like to do a hot air balloon ride or go to our private tour of the Anthropology Museum. All right, let's talk a little bit about river cruising. Prague and the Danube. This is Europe, but done in a completely different way. If you haven't tried river cruising, I'm telling you, you unpack once and forget the rest. You show up and get to enjoy your vacation on the next level. So on this itinerary, we start in Prague, continue along the Danube, but it's not just sightseeing that we're doing in many of these iconic cities. You are rafting, taking cooking classes. You're even learning how to waltz in Vienna at our private access Palais Pallavicini, where royals still live to this day. So it is immersive, interactive, way more dynamic than a traditional river cruise, and shore excursions are tweaked for the next generation of travel. Our second river cruise option, if this does sound enticing to you, we did a webinar a few weeks ago going day by day through our Porto and the Douro Valley itinerary, as well as, did we do San Sebastian? Yes, we did.
Yeah,
yeah,
we sure
San
did.
Sebastian. Yep, and the Rioja. So we have the day by days of these two itineraries done a couple weeks ago. But for those today, Porto and the Douro Valley, just a lovely valley to river cruise throughout. It's not your typical river cruise. It's very different than your traditional Central European river cruises. And with Rome by Tauck, it's active, it's social, completely reimagined, and you're on a ship completely full of folks in their 40s and 50s who like to travel like you do. Hopefully meeting your next best friends. So you can imagine you're kayaking in the Douro Valley, you're learning how to blend your own port wine, but you also have that amazing backdrop of the Douro Valley, cruising along effortlessly, enjoying the rooftop pool. It's the perfect mix of energy and relaxation.
And this is the one, as you said, we're doing our group tour on it October 30th. 2027. We've already got a lot of interest on it. So reach out to us to get all the details and we'll send you the information. We are holding space that only we have. So we'll continue to be pushing out more information about it.
I'm so glad you got this space, Karen. I mean, we were counting down the days and we said, we know people are going to go on this. So we know My Path Unwinding has space. You guys have those cabins reserved for your guests. And of course, we do have that special offer for them at the end that just sweetens the deal even more. I'm so excited for you guys. I kind of want to go with you. All right. Moving onward, we've got a domestic trip offered by Rome by Tauck, which is great if you don't want to travel internationally right now. We've got something close to home. And this is one of the easiest and most fun ways to experience California, Golden Gate and Wine Country. You're biking across the Golden Gate Bridge, kayaking at night through bioluminescence. We've got private winery dinners and also staying in incredible properties. So staycation that feels elevated, but very relaxed, everything taken care of for you in California in your new VIP travel style with Rome by Tauck. Burn in the Matterhorn. This is my favorite. I always say I'm not going to say it. I'm a Colorado girl, Denver native, so I absolutely love the mountains. This is great if you've traveled to Alaska, Patagonia, or you have the Dolomites possibly on your list. Add this Rome by Tauck trip, Burn in the Matterhorn, to your list. If you love the mountains, this one is unreal. Think e-biking through Alpine countryside. We've got optional hikes, the insane views, not only of where we're staying, but where we're touring. We've got paragliding if you're up for it, summer skiing, and then we end your days in these beautiful, iconic Swiss hotels. So it's active, but still very elevated. I think you will, this one, I just know it's going to be a fan favorite for our mountain lovers. All right, Florence and Tuscany, here we go. Tauck does Italy so well. I'm so excited that we have a Rome by Tauck tour. So this is Italy done right. We've got food, culture, and just enough freedom to explore these two very, very popular destinations. The high energy of Florence, if you haven't been, it's a beautiful city. And then, of course, our second half of the trip is spent in the Tuscan countryside, staying at a villa right outside of Siena. What a perfectly balanced vacation. You have those iconic Florence moments, art, history, the incredible cuisine, but then you slow down on the Tuscan countryside, really get away. So it's a really good balance of energy and relaxation. All right, Tokyo, Kyoto, and the Seto Inland Sea. I know Japan has been one of the most requested destinations for 2025. Rome by Tauck is going there. And what I love about this vacation is it's 10 days, very accessible for those of us that are still working. We've got 9 nights over there in Japan, and we're divided between 3 different parts of the country, really giving you time to wander down some of those nooks and crannies, try some local street food. If you can, of course, our tour director will be taking you on some of the tours and pointing out some favorites as well. But what a great opportunity to experience Japan, get a little bit of a culture shock, but also in a non-intimidating, very fun and culturally immersive way. I absolutely love Japan, and I'm really excited that we're going there. All right, South Africa and Mozambique. This is a true bucket list experience, and Rome by Tauck does it right. And it's without feeling rushed. So you can imagine spending time in Cape Town. I know that's on a bucket list for folks. We do safari, and we end the tour at a private island stay. So it's the perfect blend of wildlife, culture, and total relaxation for an all-in-one trip. It's the perfect fit for a big life moment, a celebration, or if you've got South Africa on your bucket list, a safari, you're a nature lover, please look at our South Africa and Mozambique itinerary. It is one of the best.
This one just really surprised me. The combination of safari with white sand and that
I know.
incredible clear blue water. I was like, how do you having that all together in one trip? Just just mind blowing. It just
I
looks
know.
so beautiful, and the properties that we stay
Mhm.
at on this trip are really special.
Yeah, well, and Karen, you piece together vacations all the time for folks, so you know what it takes to get your mind in that position. I mean, the product managers who made this a 10-day trip with 3 nights in each destination as well, with everything that you're getting to see. I mean, it's honestly perfectly crafted. I don't know
It's
how they did
brilliant.
it.
It's
Yeah.
brilliant.
Yep, it
It
is.
is brilliant.
Yeah, so I think it's great too if you're someone who's wanted to try a safari, but you're like, ugh, I don't want to be doing a full trip of safari because I don't know if I'm going to like it. But everyone says it's so great. This is a wonderful opportunity because you do get to experience it, but you also get these other wonderful elements of South Africa that lots of people want to see and visit. And you get it all in one trip. So I think it's wonderful.
Amazing.
Yeah, so excited. All right, New Zealand. We've got the North and South Island both on this itinerary. This is a trip for someone who wants to do everything and do it in style. So we've got helicopters, we've got jet boats, incredible hikes, but you're also staying in some of the most beautiful lodges in the world. The Hookah Lodge is the #1 rated lodge in all of New Zealand, and we stay there. So it's very adventurous, but still very refined. If you like the outdoors, picture yourself in the wine country of the North Island. We cover everything from north to south, including, of course, Milford Sound, which is a must see while you're in the area. It's a long day, but it's definitely worth it. Of course, a bucket list there, and you never know what it's going to look like, but it's absolutely stunning no matter what the weather's like. I was there when it was raining, and it still was an amazing experience. All right, this is our small ship ocean cruise option that we've got for Rome by Tauck for 2027. Very excited. We start in Rome, staying in the tour space, we say on land. Of course, you're on land. No, you guys are staying at a beautiful hotel in the city center of Rome, walking distance from all of the points of interest, staying the night so you get to experience Rome once everybody's left for the day. I love that about this itinerary. And then we are boarding the Star Legend with Windstar, that absolutely beautiful cruise ship on the top right. It's a small cruise ship, so you're not on one of those big vessels where everybody else is going into port each day. We're taking you to unique destinations off of Sicily and Malta. So this is a great journey for those that want culture, history, some small ship exploration. And of course, if you haven't been to Rome, you've got to go. So this is ideal for folks that want the Mediterranean, but in that luxury feeling and something that is beyond a traditional cruise experience. All right. This is the moment we've all been waiting for. I know I went through those itineraries very quickly. I wanted to be respectful of everybody's time tonight. But of course, if you want to go back, look through any of the highlights you can on this webinar. And of course, we do all of your lovely travel advisors at My Path Unwinding have all of the details that they're happy to send over to you. We've got beautiful day-by-days that really walk you through what each day will look like on our tours with Rome by Tauck. So they're all happy to help you. And this is my favorite slide of the presentation. You actually get a little something from our lovely advisors at My Path Unwinding Travel. If you've participated and watched this webinar, they are going to extend your vacation for a whole day as a thank you for being here tonight and taking the time to listen about our Rome by Tauck journeys. So if something stuck out to you and you would like to book your next vacation with one of your travel advisors, please give them a call. This is good for the next 30 days. So talk to your friends, your family, your loved ones. You have time. This will be here for you, but don't forget to call your travel advisors at My Path Unwinding Travel. They're like your personal assistant for everything travel related. So we're really appreciative to work with such a great travel agency. And Miss Karen, do you have anything else to add on this slide before we hop into some FAQ?
I'm just really excited. And again, just reach out to us. We can assist, as we said at the beginning, with any of the Tauck vacation options for you. We're particularly excited about Rome right now. But we do have that complimentary hotel stay that you can choose to use either before or after. And you get to choose. It's not like, we choose for you. As long as it's available, it's available for you on either side of your trip. So you can say, oh, I want to extend my stay at this amazing hotel or come a little early. So we're all really, really happy to be here. So
Yeah, and I'll say
thank you
one more
so
thing
much.
on that,
Yeah.
Karen. If you're attending this webinar and you're interested in this, we pick you up at the airport and take you to the hotel, even if you've added this extra night on with us. So we're really making that trip seamless for you guys and giving you the opportunity, if you want to get over your jet lag in the beginning or have just a day to unwind and reset. I love to journal and reflect at the end of my vacations on the last day, but we still will pick you up on the end caps. You're staying at the same hotel that your tour starts at, so you don't even have to unpack and pack again. You're just adding that extra day of vacation as a thank you for your time tonight. So it's a really great added value. So that, you can pick arrive relaxed to your vacation or take the time at the end.
Take a little extra time. Yeah.
Yeah, it makes a huge difference, that extra night. So yeah, it's really great value. All right. Did we have any questions come through?
I don't see any questions at this time. I have a
Okay.
great comment about really loving the flexibility. And this viewer said, as an introvert, it's good to have options when the social battery needs recharging. And I think that's a really important thing to point out because, a lot of folks are concerned about group travel. They feel like you're
Mhm.
always going to have to be with other people. You're going to be stuck on this coach and you're going to be, stuck eating with
Heard it
people and
around with a
hurt
sign.
around.
Yeah.
And Talc isn't like that in any case,
Mm-mm.
but Rome is especially not like that. I mean, it's
Yeah.
just built in to have that balance
Mhm.
of, that time where, you will have some group time doing some incredible VIP
Mhm.
access, activities. But then you have so much time to wander. And, when I've been traveling the last few years, that has just become more and more important to me, is
Yeah.
just wandering and
Yes.
roaming, and that's why Rome is, like, such a perfect word, because I
Yeah.
just I love that time just to, like, not
Mhm.
have a set agenda,
I
and
know.
I love that every itinerary has time for that, so it gives you
Yeah.
that time to recharge with whoever you're traveling with, to kind of see, do, taste what you want to do, see and
Mhm.
taste. So I can't wait. We talked about 27, but how's 26? There's still some options for 26 that people
Yes.
can book too, right?
Yes, we are a little tight on the Danube at the moment, but I know we have space on all of our other tours for 26 still. If folks want to get on board, that complimentary pre or post applies for 26 as well. So if you're looking for something to look forward to in the fall, we've got San Sebastian and the Rioja. That's off the beaten path in Spain with the beach and the winery. We've got Mexico City and San Miguel de Allende, and we have Bordeaux and the Dordogne. Those are our three that we still have available for 26. And then the Douro. But if you want to wait and go with the My Path
Wait with
Unwinding group
us.
next
Yes.
year, you could. And then the Danube, we have a couple of cabins left on that one for 26. But if you want to get away, we've
Perfect.
got some options for you.
Perfect. Well, Jennifer, thank you again. It's very unusual for us as a team to have two webinars this close together, but that is just a reflection of how excited we all are about Rome by Talc. And
Yay.
we wanted to just share the news with everybody just about that Rome by Talc was here, and then to come on as soon as possible to share all the 2027 details. And we'll be coming on again to talk more about our group on the Douro for 27. So reach out to any of us, the advisor that suggested you join, or if you just happen to find us randomly on social media, just reach out to the link and we'll get you connected so we can plan this incredible vacation. So thanks again, everybody. Have an incredible evening, a great weekend, and we'll see you soon.
Thank you.